Hello and welcome. My name is DeAndre Saxon, and if you're watching this video, it's because you're interested in coming to my Medellin retreat. So in this video, you're going to know exactly what the retreat is about, what you're going to be getting, who's it for, who's it not for, what can you expect. We'll be also going over the itinerary and everything that you need to know. So at the end of this video, you'll have a very informed decision to see if you're a good fit and if you want to apply to come to my Medellin business retreat. So without further ado, let's hop straight into this. All right. So Medellin business retreat. I'm so excited, by the way, to put this together. So here's what we're looking like, okay? So I'm going to be covering who's this for, the old business model, our goal for you, why work with us, some case studies, the itinerary for the retreat, and then who's the perfect person for this retreat, and then how you can go ahead and apply, okay? So who is this for? This retreat is for digital nomads, passport bros, or an online business owner who wants to add an extra $100,000 plus to their business in the next 6 months by reprogramming their mind. So let me be very clear with this, right? So this is only for people who have a business, want to grow their business to the 7-figure level, and have a passport ready to come to Colombia in the next 1 to 3 months. If this is not you, go ahead and flip away, okay? Because if you don't have a passport, you're gonna waste your time because this retreat is in Colombia. If you don't have a business, you're not gonna justify paying the multiple 4-figure price that it is to come to this retreat. Because if you just want to go on a vacation, it'll be cheaper for you to go on a vacation. But if you want to scale your company while on a vacation, then this is the right video for you. Okay, so my company, High Ticket Hero, specializes in mindset training retreats. Okay, I used to do quite a bit of events, like live events and seminars in Miami, but we moved to out of the country retreats, which are a lot more intimate. Usually, my biggest event had a little under 200 people in it. This one's going to be no more than 10 to 20 people at a given time. So it's a lot more intimate, and it's in a different country. So we focus on reprogramming the subconscious mind, self-image, deep habits, identity, and limited beliefs holding you back so that my clients can scale their respective businesses to the 7-figure level. So I don't care what type of business you have, but if you want to scale it to the next level by reprogramming your mind, then this is what we're talking about. So who is this for? Okay, so let's talk about on the left side, we have the current state. So this is for somebody who's stuck between $5,000 to $30,000 a month. Okay, so this person already making some money, but they're stuck between this level, right? And their goal is they want to get to $100,000 a month, right? Obviously, I've hit $100,000 a month, so that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking from experience here. So they want financial freedom, time freedom, and location freedom. Okay, that's their desired outcome. On the left here, we have they've hired multiple coaches. They've tried multiple strategies, yet they're still stuck, right? They mentally know what to do to grow their business, but yet they can't seem to get to the next level. And when they hit their glass ceiling, they either lose it all or it's inconsistencies, right? Up and down with the income or up and down with the results, or they end up losing it all every year, every 2 years, right? And they're consistently working hard. The person who wants to come to this retreat, they're working hard. That's not an issue for them. But what's happening is they're not getting the desired results after working all those hours, right? They can't kick negative habits for more than 30 days, and they're not hitting their truest potential. They set goals, and yet they never achieve them. And they need a mental break, right? But they can't see themselves taking a traditional vacation. So what is it that the desired outcome of the dream person that would want to come to this event? Like I mentioned, $100K a month, but they want a proven system by somebody who has done it before to guaranteed improved results in their professional and personal life. They want to have a quantum leap by turning their annual income into their monthly income. They want to have consistent and predictable results. They want direction and purpose so they can get results faster. They want to understand the laws of their being and the laws of the world around them, aka the law of attraction, the law of assumption, which we'll get into in a little bit. They want to have a deeper sense of happiness and fulfillment in their work and in their life. And they want to become a brand authority in their industry. And then they realize that the outside world is a reflection of their inside world. And they want to understand how to change their identity, change themselves so that their outside world can change as well. And then they want to be part of a pre-planned high level, right? High level. This is 6 and 7 entrepreneurs coming here, not beginners. High level retreat where you can grow your business, explore the adventures of Medellin while networking with other 6 and 7-figure entrepreneurs. So that is who this retreat is for. So let's talk about the old model, right? The old model is when somebody wants to come get these kind of results, here's what most people would do. They would purchase an online course. Maybe they join some type of group coaching calls on Zoom. Maybe they join some type of digital masterminds. I ran all of these before. That's my first 7-figure business, was doing all 3 of those, right? And then to get exceptional results, here's what we've been conditioned, right? So if this is your thinking, that you have to work hard, right? Working 10, 20 hours a day and busting your butt and hitting those DMs or whatever your business model is. But you think that working hard is going to get you results, then this is retreat is for you. But also, if you're over consuming knowledge, right? You have all the books, you've been to all the seminars, you have hired all the coaches, and you know what to do, yet your business isn't growing, then this retreat is for you. So that's the old business model. The new business model is these retreats where you take yourself out of your environment, get out of Atlanta, get out of Miami, get out of New York, or wherever you're at, come to a Medellin, Colombia. By the way, I've lived here for 6 years. So it's safe. I know exactly what to do. And we'll talk about that in a second when we get to the itinerary. And you'll know exactly what to do. And you take yourself out of that environment, put yourself in a new environment so you can grow mentally, spiritually, and start to come back to your life and your business with brand new ideas and scale your company to the next level. So here's our goal for you. We have 3 goals for you while coming to this retreat. Number 1 is show you how I grew my mindset coaching business working with the famous Bob Proctor to the 7-figure level. Okay. So if you probably into mindset personal development, you might know Bob Proctor. Well, I worked with him for 2.5 years before he passed away. I became his youngest consultant, earning 6 figures per month and grew a 7-figure business while working with him as a consultant. So what I would do, I would coach people and sell his high ticket mastermind programs. And so second thing we want to help you do is add an additional 100 grand or more. I have people that are hitting 100 grand in their first month. I have people that are adding extra 100 grand a year. I have people adding 10 grand a year. It could completely different. But the goal is we want to add an extra 6 figures to your business in the next 6 months by teaching you how to reprogram your subconscious mind and understand how your mind, your body works so you can shift it to scale your company. And number 3 is we want to share the secrets that we've learned so you can be more, do more, and have more. So that's our goal for you for this retreat. So why work with us? So like I mentioned, I worked with the famous Bob Proctor in 2020 as a consultant for his high ticket mindset program, where I would both sell and coach people through his coaching program. It was kind of like a franchise, right? I paid him a $30,000 franchise fee, and I had the ability to sell his license out his program. So I had to do my own marketing, get my own clients, and do my own personal branding. And I had 90% profit margins, and I would charge anywhere between $7,000 to $10,000 per client for my group sessions, or $25K for one-on-one. So my business scaled from 0 to 100 grand a month in less than 60 days, growing to over the 7-figure level in less than 18 months. So I've served over 250 high-ticket clients and ran multiple live events and created many digital masterminds, all teaching people this material that I'm going to be teaching you at this live event, the mindset shift that I learned working with Bob Proctor. So I've scaled it for myself. I'm not just teaching Bob's material. I actually applied it and got results in my own business. And I'll be teaching you not only Bob's stuff, but the things that I've learned to scale my company to the next level. After Bob Proctor died, I moved on and now created High Ticket Hero, teaching the greatest mindset lessons that I've gained working that helped me build my own 7-figure business so that you can do the same. So now I'm hosting retreats, and instead of doing an online course that most people will do, I'm now doing a 7-figure business retreat and teaching you how to avoid the mistakes that I made scaling my company to the next level. And if you're thinking, all right, DeAndre, have you done this before? Guys, I have tons of testimonials. I'm going to start posting them on my Instagram. I haven't posted a lot of them because I never saw the need for them, but this is just one of them, right? So here's Anna right now. So Anna was actually in my Thinking into Results program, her and her brother. So she was stuck in starting her coaching business, and I did a 2-day consulting with her live in person, and I taught her some of the things to do to get her coaching business up, but most importantly, helped her reprogram her mind and get past her limiting beliefs that were actually holding her back. And when we uncovered that, she literally scaled her company. She enrolled over 30 people in her first month after my consulting. She had been trying to grow her company for months. I have a testimony on my Instagram, but yeah, I worked with her for less than 2 days. And look at this, 30 students enrolled at $3K each, plus a one-on-one student at $15K. So she did over 100 grand in her first 30 days in her coaching business by removing some of those limiting beliefs and planting in her new 7-figure mindset. And so I have plenty more case studies that you can go watch on my Instagram, but that's just one of them. So let's talk about the itinerary, right? So we just talked about the mindset stuff that you're going to be learning and why it's going to be beneficial for you to make a 4-figure investment in a retreat like this. But now let's talk about the fun side, right? What does the retreat look like? What does this vision look like? So I've pre-planned everything for you. That way you don't have to worry about anything. I remember the scariest moment for me coming to Medellin, Colombia was that moment landing. I didn't know anybody. I remember getting harassed at the airport by the taxi man. And obviously they're nice guys, but I was so scared. I'm like, oh my gosh, what if they know I'm a gringo? I remember trying to pull up to my first Airbnb and I couldn't find it. I didn't speak Spanish. It was the craziest thing. But after living here 6 years and traveling across Colombia, living in almost all the major cities, I'm here to take all that guesswork away from you. So here's what the itinerary looks like. So let's talk about Thursday. Okay, so this weekend retreat will run between a Thursday and a Sunday, maybe a Monday for like outside of the retreat, but really it's Thursday through Sunday. Okay, Sunday night. So here's what Thursday looks like: airport pickups. We're gonna pick you up at the airport, so there's no guesswork needed. Then we're gonna have the finca move-in. So finca is a word in Colombia, also known as a villa. So we'll use the word villa. Okay, so the villa move-ins will be on Thursday, and then we're gonna have a group dinner at 8 p.m. So we would like you guys to come in on Thursday. If you can't come in on Thursday, you got to come in on Friday. That's totally fine. But we want everybody coming in, getting acquainted. We're going to have a social dinner, maybe smoke some cigars that Thursday night. Okay. Now let's talk about Friday. Friday's the first day of the event, and I'm so excited for this. So check this out, guys. So 7 a.m., we're going to start with the group workout. So I assume that most of the guys that are going to be coming to this event will be males. So here's what it looks like. We're going to be having some combat exercise training in the morning at 7 a.m. So we have a personal trainer, either personal trainer one day and another day will be a boxing coach, or we'll get a boxing workout in, learn some fighting skills, some combat skills. So that's the first hour of the day. And then we're going to jump into a meditation. So obviously, if we're talking about mindset and spirituality here, we're got to be doing those meditations. And let me tell you, it was the meditations that literally took me from 0 to 100K a month. It wasn't me learning more information, reading more books, or watching YouTube or any of that stuff. It was me literally doing these meditations and embodying the new character that that we'll talk about later into the program. So, so we'll do a 30-minute meditations every single day that I'll lead you through. And I'll be teaching you how to lower your brain waves so that you can actually implant new images into your subconscious mind to scale your company to the next level. After that, we have about a 45-minute session to get dressed. Like I said, guys, you don't need to be putting on your makeup here. So just, put your clothes on. And by the way, this retreat is run at the villa. So we're not going to an external place. Everything is in the villa. We're going to get a big villa, probably 7, 8, 10 bedrooms, something like this. So the workouts are at the villa, the retreats at the villa, and most of the things will be at the villa. Okay. So then the first session, right? So now we're getting into the teaching session. So there'll be anywhere between 5 to 6 hours a day of training. So here's session 1. We have session 1 going from the morning to the early afternoon. Then we have the chef's dinner. Okay. So we have a private chef that will be coming and making some of the best, freshest foods for us for lunch and for dinner. Okay. And then after lunch, we have an hour and a half for lunch that you can eat, you can network, do whatever you want, work on your business. And then we have session 2, where we have going back into that mindset training. Then we end the day early at 4 p.m. and we go into our very first activity. So the first activity on the first day will be touring the city. So you get some tour of the cities. You're going to see the local markets, try some of the local fruits, local foods. And guys, this is subject to change right now. But you can kind of see the idea of the itineraries is what the point of what we're doing here, right? And then we have a chef's dinner later that night. And finally, Saturday, same exact kind of morning setup. But now for this Saturday, we're going to do more nightlife activities. So we're going to go to one of the best bowling alleys I've ever seen. It's not even a bowling alley. It's a nightclub. So we're going to be bowling. You can have drinks there. You can meet some girls there, whatever you want. It's a social environment. So we're going to work hard during the day, and at night, we're going to play hard and have a social night. So that's what Saturday looks like. And then finally, Sunday, we're going to start with the Bible study, meditation. We have only one session for Sunday. We have our lunch, and then we're going to have the most fun experience of Medellin, which I think is the ATV experience. We're going to go 45 minutes out the city with our private drivers, and we're going to be ATVing through the mountains of Colombia. We're going to be going through waterfalls. We're going to see horses. You're going to see it's absolutely freaking amazing. And then after the ATVs, we're going to come back. We're going to have dinner in a place called Provenza, which is the best place to not only like socialize with other people, but to meet beautiful local girls. Because one of the problems that most people have when they want to come to Colombia, they don't know where to go. So they go to the place where all the prostitution is happening, and it's not really fun, right? And we'll talk about that here in a second. But I'm going to take you to the best place where you can meet high quality people, whether it's Colombian guys, girls, whatever you want. Then we're going to have some cigars, guys. We're going to sit down, We're going to smoke some cigars, and we're going to chat. We're going to talk, and we're talk about life and business and dreaming and how we're going to grow to the next level. And then finally, you're probably wondering, where's the party at? That's Sunday night. So we're going to get a table. I'm going to take you to the best places. I'm not going to take you to where the gringos at. I'm going to take you to the places where the Colombians are at, the most beautiful Colombian girls, the most fun things, and we'll have a table there, and we'll have a genuine Colombian experience at a nightclub, and you can do whatever you want. You can drink, you can party all that day. So that's what it is. And then Monday, if you guys want to fly out, you can either fly out, or we'll also have hikes that day where we can hike around the mountains. Depends on what you like to do. So you can see that this is going to be an amazing experience of not only working hard, but playing hard. Okay, so let's talk about the ideal client avatar for who should come to this event. So if you're earning at least $5,000 a month, then this is for you. If you want to work hard and play hard, if you're interested in the spiritual side of success, if you're willing to invest in yourself, if you don't want to waste time figuring it out on how to grow your business, right? You've hired the coaches and you know what to do, but yet you're not growing to the next level, or you simply just want to get a vacation, but you don't see yourself just like taking a break from your business. You also want to grow and be in a networking environment, then this is for you, right? And you have a passport ready to travel. If you don't have a passport, then this is not for you. You got to have a passport to come to Colombia. You don't need a visa. You can come here. All you got to do is book a round trip flight, a flight here and a flight back. And that's all you got to do. Okay. Somebody who's money motivated, right? If you want to come to this retreat, you want to scale to the 7-figure level. It's the only way you can not only justify the price for this weekend, but it's like we're talking about growing and making money here. So that's what we're here. So you want to be part of a high-level mastermind community of other 6- and 7-figure entrepreneurs. Guys, I'm not going to let any more this is the first retreat that's coming up. I will not let any more than 20 people at a time. I don't care how big the wait list is. We'll never have more than 20 people at a retreat. So it'll be anywhere between 5 to 10 on average, maybe 20 for pushing it. Just depends on how many people are applying. But it's going to be an intimate retreat where you're going to be meeting other 7-figure levels. And as the retreats get bigger and well known, I'm going to start having caps on if you're only earning $50K a month or $100K a month, it'll be the highest level people. Because think about this. The people that are earning millions of dollars a year, they want to come to a country like this, and they don't want to pre-plan it, and they don't want to just do the partying and all that kind of stuff. But this is the kind of event that we will attract great people. And finally, this is not for somebody that wants to come for drugs, prostitution, or partying. There's other people that run retreats like that. That's fine. You can go do that, but that's not the main purpose of this business model here. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and let's talk about what you get here at the retreat. So finally, just to wrap it up here, what are you getting? You're getting a 4-night stay in your own private room in the Medellin villa. You're getting airport pickup. You're getting lunch and dinner included Friday through Sunday. You're going to get transport within the retreat itinerary. You're getting access to all the adventurous activities that we mentioned. And by the way, the activities might be subject to change. We might add some, take some away. But whatever activities we have, those are included for you, okay? You're going to get your own retreat workbook, which looks just like this, similar to this. So this is the actual program that I studied with Bob Proctor called Thinking into Results. So this is the program that literally scaled me to 7 figures. And I've taught over 200 clients going through this program. So you'll get your own workbook. You'll get a gold card, which we'll talk about later. And you'll get an unforgettable experience because you're living the Medellin life with somebody that's guiding you through what to do. You don't got to figure it out yourself. And you're going to get a transformational life. You're not going to be the same person arriving here than when you leave. You're going to be a completely different person. So if you want to go ahead and book a call, here's what the next steps looks like, okay? So if you're a digital nomad, a passport bro, an online coach, or have an online business, and you want to add an extra 100 grand to your business in the next 6 months by learning how to reprogram your subconscious mind, then go ahead and schedule a call with myself and my team, and we'll talk about the Medellin retreat. We'll talk about the pricing. We'll talk about any kind of questions that you have. But guys, I went over all the good stuff. So if you want to go ahead and apply, book a call with me by going back to my Instagram. You found me on Instagram or YouTube most likely, okay? Message me at Saxton Seminars with the word ready. Okay. When you message the word ready, because I'm getting hundreds of DMs. Okay. So use the word ready and we'll be able to identify that you're actually interested in applying, because obviously you have to apply here. We're not going to just let anybody into this retreat here. We got to make sure you're in congruent with our values. Okay. You're going to apply for this. And if we let you in, we'll give you the pricing and then you can go ahead and book. So retreats will be happening every single month. You can book as fast as, maybe 2 or 3 months in advance, or you can book for the retreat coming up, just depending on availability and spacing. Okay. So guys, hopefully you got a lot of value from that. So go ahead and message me that word. And if you have any further questions, just message me on Instagram. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.